Hello there my fellow sim racers, it's Christmas and I know you've all been good girls and boys this year, and as such Santa Claus has been checking out your Christmas wish list, which means many of you will have your fingers crossed there'll be a sim racing gift or two under the tree this year. And if so, I'm here to help because the Steam Winter Sale is in full swing and I'm going to run down my top pick of sim racing titles for you to be checking out this festive period. And let's start things off with Assetto Corsa, the granddaddy of sim racing titles. With up to 75% off, this is a must buy. And with the help of the modding community and developers with things such as Content Manager, Pure and Custom Shaders patch, this title now is as fresh as it was on the day of its release. And even with Assetto Corsa EVO just around the corner, it is still worth having in your sim racing catalogue. And coming up next is another title by Kunos, that is Assetto Corsa Competizione. And with 70% off, it's now only £10.49. And this is the sim racing title for GT3s. They've got all the championships, all the cars and all the tracks. And next up is Automobilista 2 by Reza Studios. Now this title really does deserve a place in your lineup because the recent new build version 1.6 was massive and it's really turned this title around. And now with 70% off, it's only £10.49. And the best thing about this title is it features the Brazilian stock cars, which are amazing to drive. And for those times when you fancy a little bit of off-road action, WRC 24 by EA Sports is now also in the Steam sale with 75% off, coming in at only $9.99. And I really love this rallying title, and I definitely think at that price it's worth checking out. And for those of you into your Formula 1, EA Sports have got you covered again with F1 24. It's got 70% off, coming in at $17.99 and features the entire F1 and F2 grid. And for you sports car fans out there, we have Le Mans Ultimate. Although this title is still officially in early access, it now has 10% off, bringing it down to the price that it initially released at. And with a recent new build and the introduction of GT3 cars, I think it's worth checking out. And another Studio 397 sim racing title worth checking out is rFactor 2. Now I know that things have been a bit quiet with this sim racing title just recently, but with 80% off and it only costing a £5, it's well worth adding to your catalogue, only because it has so much British Touring Car Championship content available that if you are into tin tops, you will want to check this title out. And as an added bonus, I'd like to mention RaceRoom Racing Experience. Even though this is a free-to-play title on Steam, and as such isn't included in the Steam sale, they do have DLC packs available, including the amazing Super Touring Car Pack. So make sure you don't miss this title out, even though it's not in the sale. And so that's my list of the top sim racing deals included in the winter Steam sale. Links to everything will be in the video description, but if I've forgotten anything, missed anything, or you want to add a title to the list, then please leave that in the comments down below. And in the meantime, happy Christmas, happy New Year, and more importantly, happy sim racing.